Hey folks, it's Guy here, how you doing? Welcome back to Banished. Now today, hopefully, we're going to get right the way through this serious famine that we've had and out the other side without anybody starving to death at all. Now we do have some game over here. So what I'm thinking is that we're going to build a hunter's cabin as the very first task of the day. We're going to get one of those right there, a hunter's cabin. And I'm going to plonk that right on there. It's not going to be a permanent addition. We're just going to build one of them right there for now. We've got a hunter's cabin in there. And I'm thinking also we'll stick one up here somewhere. Although there doesn't seem to be any game up this way. There is some game over here. And I don't have a hunter's cabin over here. So maybe we'll put one... Should I stick one in here somewhere? Maybe not. But we can put one here because there's quite a lot of open space. So there is going to be game around for them. And there's more game over here as well. So we'll stick another hunter's cabin in this way. I'll plonk that one right down there. So we've got two hunter's cabins coming in. Now, there are people here that are dying of starvation, which is not great. It's not ideal, but yeah, it's something that we're going to have to learn to live with. At least for now. We will eventually get through this. So we've got 3 of 3 there. So I want to actually increase that by another 6. So that's going to have to go up to 15 people like that. And then hopefully it'll work. So the next thing we'll do is if we go here, we'll increase the simulation speed back up to 10 times. And we can go here. Let's see what people we got. We got 90 laborers at the moment. We got loads of laborers. We've got some iron on the map. We got over 2,000 stored stones. We got loads of stone. But we don't have massive other stuff. I'm going to build a few quarries over here. We've got a lot more people who are now starving to death. The problem is our population has grown quite a bit to start filling up some of those houses. We're going to basically just have to ignore this. Our population is going to fluctuate a bit until we get a decent food source really sorted out. This is a little bit unfortunate that we're having to so brutally do this. But yeah, such is life. Now, if we plonk that one in there, we can get another quarry there. I can get one there as well. Can I do it like that? I think I can do that. I think it actually... I don't know if I'm going to be left with a piece of the front of the quarry there. I think I can do that, and it will take it all down. I think. I'm not actually sure, though. So we'll go like that. We'll take that one round there, and then I can go right into the corner on that quarry. So we got several quarries. I've got 24 people who are hungry. I've only got 1,000 food. This is a slight issue. I've got loads of... Oh, now we've got some serious problems. What do we got here? This one right here. This citizen has... arson is working. What's it say? What is it? Outbreak of influenza has occurred. Right. He's got... Well, influenza is fine. It's not actually going to cause us any major problems because we don't have disasters turned on. We've got all of this working, we've got this working, and we've got the sheep pastures here. They're building up quite nicely. I've got more and more people starving to death, and it's now increasing quite rapidly, the number of people that are dying. We're down to 50 laborers. So we do have a buffer of like 50-odd people, which is kind of good. It is kind of good that we do have this buffer, but we do, again, we still have to be careful. Now... I'm hoping that if these... Yep, we got these hunters back up. They're back up. The hunters are running. They're working. Or there's one of them working anyway. Once the hunters get going, that's some more food that is being brought in on a continual basis. This is just a continual flow of food that is running in. We got 2 lots of fishermen running at the moment. I'm actually thinking it will build another fisherman right here. So that's a bit more food. I want to go that one there. So I've got another dock there. It wants to be that way round. That's a little bit too far away. I need to just go like that. So we've got another fishing dock there. I can go the road, stone road there, like that, and just put stone over there. Now, fishermen are 4. It's 4 per fisherman, per dock. So if I just increase that by 4 there. Oops, too many. There we go. 17, we got 18 people that are hungry. So all of these people are busy dying of starvation. This is really, really not good. I know that I'm a little bit sort of, I do tend to overlook the fact that so many people are starving, but I do feel for them. I really do. I honestly do. I feel for these poor people. So woodcutters, foresters, stone cutters, I don't have. I got miners. I got 10 miners working. I might have to bring those miners. I've only got 2 people hungry at the moment. Just 2 people being hungry. That's actually a good thing. We got all of these sheep as well. They should be providing food. I got more food coming in. So there's 4 people hungry. We've basically just lost most of our additional workforce. But the main workforce, we got mutton in there. Okay, we do have food. We've got food. There's only 2 people hungry now. It's kind of caught up. We're down to 9 laborers, but we had that like sudden surge, and now it's caught up again, and everybody seems to be all right. We got the influenza outbreak going on, but that's fine. It's not going to cause us any problems. We've got the quarry going over there. 1 person is currently hungry. Just 1. 1 single solitary person. Over here, the hunting cabin is almost finished. And as soon as that one is finished, it's 81% complete. As soon as that one is finished, we're then going to have some more some more hunters, getting us yet more food. And this is really, really vital. This is very, very important. The influenza outbreak seems to be spreading. It does actually seem to be spreading. I thought I had a hospital here. I do. I have a hospital. It's got 9 patients in it right now. 1 person cold. 10 people are hungry. Oh dear. 10 people being hungry is really, really not a good thing. We really don't want lots of people being hungry. Now, I've got up here all of these sheep. Now, every single field of sheep is actually full of sheep. 25. Oh, that's the chickens there. 25. Oh, that's 18 there, and 25, and 17, 25. Most of them are full. Most of them are full of sheep. I've got 1 field there. I'm waiting on just a couple more logs to fill that one up completely, and then that one will be done. We've still got a couple of people hungry, but it's not anywhere near as bad as it was. So I got... There's the hunters. I got nomads on the way in. Nomads, here they come. Look at these nomads coming in. Hundreds of them. Literally hundreds of them. Look at them all. Look at all of these nomads pouring in. There's literally thousands of them. There they are. That is a lot of people coming in here. They're there. They're waiting. They're waiting to come in. And let's take a look now. 120! Are you kidding me? 120 people! That would kill my town. I don't have the food for you all. I could have done with 120 people a little while ago, but right now I can't afford 120 people. Let's just slow this down a minute. I want to see these people. Look at them here. Look at all of these people. This is just pure insanity. Where are they all coming from? I'm turning away 120 hungry people. I don't even have the food to feed my own town. There's 120 people here. I could have used them. Another time, I could have used them. We will have to do this another time. We will have to try using nomads another time, but right now we can't do it. It just can't happen. Look at them. Streaming by. Fare thee well, nomads. Fare thee well. I might be glad of you now. See, student who's died of starvation. Look at them all. Look at all these hundreds of nomads. I actually feel sorry for them. I genuinely feel sorry for them. Here they go. All the way over here. Oh, there's hunting to be had over there. How far do they... Oh, they get to this point and then they just disappear. That is the end of the nomads. 120. I've never had that many turn up in one go before. That is actually really seriously impressive. But I'm still getting more people dying, and this is like now starting to like seriously concern me because I got no laborers, which means that my farmers and everybody else, they're starting to bear the brunt of this. We're going to lose all of the miners. We get rid of all the miners. Stonecutters are gone. Fishermen are 12 of 8. Hunters, I need 1 hunter there. Woodcutters are 10. Foresters are 21 of 25. I'm looking through really carefully now to make sure that we don't go over on this. We got to have the right numbers for all of them. Labourers 4, farmers. Okay, so we're doing okay at the moment, but we still got 6 people who are hungry. We got 1,200 food though. 1,200 food is a good start. As soon as somebody gets hungry, they die. Well, if you're on this time scale, if you're on this speed, they do, as soon as they get hungry, the moment they're hungry, they're dead. That's it. It's over. It's game over. They're not going to do anything else. Right, that one can go. That one is ready to be destroyed. I got a couple more. I'm going to wait until they're built before I destroy the rest of them. I want that one there to be built, and then I can split out some sheep and put that one in. Still 5 people hungry. Stop eating so much, people. If you ate a little bit less, it would be good. It would be a lot better. It'd be a lot easier for me as well. Right, I got a problem here. I got a yard here, but where is this hunting cabin taking? I think they're going all the way up there. Beef, leather, fish. Unless they're going straight to the market. I mean, that guy there, I don't know where he's going. I think what we're going to need to do is build a storehouse, because I don't have currently a storehouse anywhere. If I put a storehouse here, at least it's close that they can come and get. So I got the venison there. Unless they're taking it straight to the market. They may be taking it straight to the market. That is a thing that they can do. Right, we got 0. The food is important. Farmer and herdsman. And then the vendor is down by 1. That's fine. They can stay down by 1. Teachers, that's fine for a moment. Foresters, I'm losing some foresters. I actually need to keep the foresters up. I need the numbers on those to stay up. Maybe I should lose a few of the vendors. The vendors are here. We've got 5. Yeah, we got 5 of each. Right. Cows. Cows are working hard. Here we go. We got some more. We got some more. Ideal. Right. So we can go into here. And then I want to go 1. And I can't go anymore. So I want to go sheep on there. And I'm going to go to... That one is 25 of 25. So to split that one. And they're going to move into there. And then we go... This is where it starts to get difficult. I got 0 laborers. Foresters are down. I'm going to reduce the woodcutters a little bit, and then I can increase the number of people working on stock. And fishermen are 10 of 8. I still haven't finished that fisherman's hut. This is really not good. I need that fisherman's hut to be finished. Right, they can keep working. We got more sheep going now. But this fisherman's hut, I've got a fisherman's hut right there. Why is it not finished? I've got everything in there. Just need a builder to come along and just build that one. Just finish that one off. Right, let's take a look here. What have we traded? They're not trading anything. 1,500, 1,600 food, 1,700 food, and it's dropping again. It's dropping very rapidly. Well, I think we're kind of doing all right. It is a struggle, but we're slowly getting through this, I think. I mean, at the moment, the numbers are kind of hovering. I might have been glad of all those nomads, but they're going to eat too much. That's the problem, is they eat way too much, and then we all starve, and that's not a good thing. Right, I got 3 of these over here. I can get rid of them. And then I got 1 more over here that is currently just being finished off. There's a builder working on that one. And this is all going... We'll build some more pastures over there in a minute. Just want to come back up this way and see how our fisherman is doing. Fisherman is working. The fisherman is working. We've got 3 of 4 in here, so we've got 10... all the fishing docks have got 3, except for one that's got it's got another one. So yeah, let's just look in here. We've got 6 labourers now, which means I can put the fishermen back up. Farmers can go back up. There we go. Vendors. I'm going to bring the vendors down to 16 so that we've got 4 on each. How many have I got? How many have I got? I got 1 there. I got 1 over there. And then if we move up, I've got 1 there, and then I've got 1 up here. So I should have 4 in each. Yes, we got 1 up there. So I want to do a few more houses up here so that I got plenty of room for all the sheep. I got mutton there. Okay, that's looking pretty good. 500 food. Late spring, we got 500 food. That's really, really bad. We need more food than that. The farms, they're all planting, and the orchards are all planting and doing stuff. Those aren't the problem, though. We kind of need more stuff from these. From all of these animals. We got loads and loads of animals here. We need more. So what I'm going to do now is... Well, actually, these quarries are all finished. So if I go... First, we'll go to the quarries, and we go there. And I'll remove them like that. And that one. All gone. Bye-bye. Fare thee well. I'm going to come over this side. Now, I also want to get rid of this mountain here. So I'm going to build a couple of quarries. We're going to start working on this one. So we want 1 there. And I think I'm going to do it that way round. If I can go back as far as I can, like that. There, and I can move over 1 more like that. Don't need to move over any further. So we'll just do 2 quarries, and then we can expand that one out a little bit further in a minute when we, when we get there. And with 700 food, and we're in summer. I think we are slowly getting on top of this, and we're actually getting to the point where we're going to have a decent quantity of food. So we want to bring that one out so that we've got 20 by 20 pasture there. And we'll drop that one in. And then I'm going to go over by 2. And I'm going to do the same again over here. 20 by 20 there. And then they're slightly staggered on here, but that's fine. I don't actually mind that at all, except that I can't put anything there. So I got 2 more pastures are going to build here. We go into the road, take those, and I'll go up to that point over there. Like that. Let's go there. And then you can go back to that point there. And then you can go up to that point like that. So you're going all the way around. And we're there. Right, so we're looping around that one. We can build in a field. We've got to wait for the quarries to be built over here. And then they're going to work. We've got loads more sheep coming up. These are being taken apart and stripped down so that we get the iron back. We'll be able to use a load of that. I can build another sheep pasture out here, actually, now that I've got some more space. Except, actually, once that one's been removed, I'm gonna build another quarry in there. I've still got people starving. This is not good. I got 4 labourers. Right, farmers are fine. We got 35 of 35. Builders, I got 5. Let's knock that down by 1 just for a minute. Fishermen are okay. 12 of 12. Gatherers, herdsmen's. Foresters are down to 18. I think I need to actually boost that back up a bit. Just so as we got more wood for the woodcutters. Physician. I could do with a physician. I know that we don't actually technically use him, but still. Okay, we're in winter now, and we've just got 4,000, 5,000, 5.5, 6,000 food. 6,000 pieces of food. This is fantastic. This is absolutely amazing news. So our animals are expanding rapidly enough and far enough that we are actually able to start getting back on top of things. This is brilliant. This is genuinely, genuinely awesome news. I can bring this out a little bit further. We've got this river right here, which is going to sort of limit where we can go. I'm not going to go very fast on this now, but I do still want to keep moving this one out as much as I can. So I'm going to bring that one to there. We'll drop one down there. And I can take a big chunk of this cliff out as well. Go any further than that. Right there. I can take another huge, great big bite right there. So we can take that one out. I'm going to want to take some out from here as well, aren't I? I've got two building over there. And we also will want to be thinking about taking stuff out from back here. We can go right back into the cliff a fair way there. If I rotate that one round. I'm going to leave that along the back for a minute. We're not going to worry about that for a minute. We'll leave it and we'll come back to it. So we got 42 logs in there. This one here hasn't been cleared out at all because... Well, actually, we've still got 3,500 food. We don't have any logs. We don't have any firewood. But we do have plenty of... Oh, we got no iron. Iron is now a problem. I've used up all of the iron that I had. What's going on over here? I have a whole load of food right there. I'm guessing from people who died. This is not good. Oh, they're picking it. It's okay. It's okay. They've come and they've picked it up. They've gathered it up off the floor. It's fine. I was a bit concerned there for a minute. I thought we were going to lose it all. Now let's go and look at our numbers. We go back into here and we go back onto our numbers. We got 17 laborers, 4 builders. All of this is looking pretty good. I'm going to go back up to 25 foresters. We'll go full out on the foresters. I'm also going to go back into the mining. And I'm going to get us a couple in there. We're going to go for 5 miners in there so that we are producing a little bit of iron. What just happened here? The vendor died during childbirth. Right. It wasn't a miner that died. Yeah, well, the miners are the important ones. Now, I got a whole load of iron sort of kicking around on the ground over here so that they will eventually come and get this. But I've also got all of this iron here, which would be incredibly useful if we could do something with it. I'm sort of thinking we've got a storage yard over here, which is a long way for them to travel with that iron. So maybe we ought to consider building a storage yard here somewhere. I'm not so sure about that. I don't know if I want one yet. It's because I don't want to use up the space that we're going to be using for the sheep, that's all. But we're going to get more sheep. We are going to put more sheep here. We're going to put lots and lots more sheep. Now, the biggest problem with the quarries at the moment is obviously the logs. We don't have a lot of logs. Logs are building up. Now, it's late spring and we got 1,000 food. So, it's They are eating up the food. They are using up the food supplies, but we do have some spare now. And it's early summer with 600 food left. We're still getting food coming in because of the various different animals that we've got. We've got a continual supply of food year round, which is making it a bit better. I'm just wondering what I should do down here. Whether I should get some more iron going on. What are my numbers? 21 labourers. Right, I think I can actually I can afford to harvest a bit of iron now with the labourers. I'm going to take that and I'm going to go there. And I'm going to do that. There's only a little bit there. It's not a great deal. They'll go across the bridge and they'll get to it eventually. And they will pick it all up and they will bring it back. And then I've got loads of iron on the ground up here. Now this would be really, really useful for building all of our quarries. You know, we keep getting all of these quarries here. It would be incredibly handy if we could have some of this iron. So what I'm thinking is we go over here. Now we've got an area here. I want to... Actually, I've got a load of storage yards here. I think those would probably be close enough. I mean, it is a little bit of a trek, but I think it'll probably be alright. Actually... No, I'm going to build that. So I want... If I put another couple of storage barns here, I could also do a storage yard. Right, that's decided. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You've talked me into it. I wasn't going to do it, but your solid and sound reasoning has you know, pretty much persuaded me to do this. So we're going to put 3 barns in there like that, and then I'm going to take a stockpile, and I'm going to go like that. There is the stockpile, and that will go 1 in. I'll bring that one back up. It's 5 by 10 right there is the stockpile. And then I'm going to take a road like that. I'm going to put it round those barns like that. It goes round the yeah, I see. Right, I've got to do it like that. Round the back of the barns. We go onto there, and then I go onto that side. That goes round the stockpile. And that one does as well. So there we can go like that. So I've got an area there. So now if I take this, I can then go like that, and I can remove that great big chunk of iron right there. I don't care about that because I can have my labourers come up and pick that up. 7,000 food. Food is now coming back. Food is slowly trickling back in. This is so much better. So much better when the food is actually here. Right, we can remove that one. I still got 2,000 food. 2,000 food. 2,000 stone. I got 9,000 food. Nearly 10. It almost reached 10,000. It went 9,700. 10,000. We have got 10,000 food. Now, for our huge town that we got here, 10,000 food is not actually a huge amount. It's better than nothing. It is better than a kick in the teeth, but it's still, we could do with more. Right, we got 35 of 35, 28, 14. So we want one more hunter there for food. Woodcutters are down. Foresters are up. Herbalists, I'll take 2 more of those. Clerics, yep. Teacher, we'll have 1 more of them. Miners, I'm going to go back up to 10 on those. We've got plenty of iron coming in. Traders, now these here. The vendors, I'm going to keep 4 per marketplace at the moment. Brewers, I'm going to leave those not working at the moment. I think it would be better if we didn't have them working currently. Right, so we'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that for a minute. And let's see what else that we're going to do. Come on up. We've got a field over here that is just waiting now on the builders to come up through. I got a field there. They got 19 sheep. What are they? They're on 26. So that one we split out. That one's now done. It's fine. We got mutton being stored. We got wool as well. The wool is what we're trading in order to... We're doing a lot of trading of wool. We got trading of firewood and wool. So if we can get loads more wool, then it's gonna be looking a lot better. Things are gonna be looking rosy. I've got these quarries over here. What did I do? Did I build another one over here? I did, didn't I? No, I didn't. Did I? Oh, yes, I did. I got 2 quarries over here. 68 wood and 9 logs over there. So we're still waiting on logs on those. And this one, all right, I've got the storage barns over here. They're being built. I've got this one here is still being built. The builder is now working on this one, which is good. And we should have some laborers coming over to work on this as well. They've got a little way to go. That one there is done. This one is... Actually, no, that one's being destroyed. This one here, it just needs 6 more pieces of iron, and then that one will be done. And then we can destroy it. What else we got? What else we got? How else is it looking? We got that one. We got the chicken farm all the way over there. I'm wondering if we should try and squeeze another chicken farm in somewhere. Maybe down here. But, I mean, that forester there is using this land. And I don't really want to go in onto the forestry land to stick another chicken farm in there. And add to that the houses are a little bit far away from the marketplace. I think it'd be better if we keep the animals at the top end of the map. The people from the marketplace, though, they will actually, they go all the way up and they gather up. So we got beef coming in, we got eggs here, we got venison. They don't have any mutton, but I mean, I'm guessing that they will eventually go and get mutton. But we got beef here, coming into some of the storage barns that are close by. Well, I think it's probably up there. I'm not sure where they'll be going with that. Let's take another spin around. We've got... Right, the builder is working on that one. This one is now done. I can put 2 more in there, and then I can go into there, and I can go sheep again. We're going to just go sheep. I think I mean, eggs would be nice, but it would be better if we just stuck with sheep, I think. So that's 21 there. That one's full, so we'll split that one. As it's completely full, we'll split it, and it will just make it easier for us. Now we got that one. That one's being cleared. So if all of these are being done, we got wool in all of these. Yep. But the wool is very quickly being taken away. Wool is worth 5 points for the traders, whereas eggs are only worth a single point. See here, you got wool, 5 points, 5 value. So we go to the inventory here. Purchase. Does it actually tell you what they're worth when you click on them? You got eggs here. Number of items available for trade. That doesn't actually tell you what they're worth as far as trading is concerned. If we go trade on here, we know that the wool is worth 5 points. I think eggs are a lot cheaper. I mean, eggs are food anyway, and I don't really want to be getting rid of food. I think that would be a bad idea to be getting rid of the food. So yeah, we got over here. There's 24 eggs there. Yeah, we won't trade eggs at the moment. We're just going to trade the wool. The wool, I think, is the important one, and then we can worry about trading eggs and maybe leather. Maybe leather. I mean, here we've got amount of stored textiles. I'm guessing that counts all the leather as well. We've got a lot of that. We do. We have a very high amount of that. Chicken in there. We got leather there, 20. Mutton, 800. And then wool, 12. So this is now 12 to 25, 22, 16. They're slowly increasing their numbers. These are building over. I think that the biggest problem over here is that the builders are they live too far away, so they're not very close. I got another quarry that I can now destroy. Let's get rid of that one. There we go. And then we can come up over to this side and we can see how things are getting on up here. Right, we got the builder there. See, the builder there, she came in and she did one thing with the build, and then she went away again because they've got so far to travel in order to get there. So I don't know where they live at the moment, but it's a very, very long way away. Not very close at all. It would be good to remove some of this mountain. I mean, I know that we've got the tunnel going all the way through here, which sort of, it does make it like a quick route, but it's a lot of wasted land there. And that's the one great thing about this mod that we've got, that it levels the mountains. So we may as well make good use of it. If we're going to have this thing, if we're going to have this mod here, we may as well get good use of it and really get the most out of it. Now, this quarry over here is iron. This quarry up here is also iron. And that one over there was coal, wasn't it? Let's start this one up again. And we're going to go back to... We've got 0 with 7 in there. I've got 10 on there. I'm going to make 20 of these. Like that. And then I'm going to go work. So we got 10 in there. And we should have 10 in there as well. Right. We've got 20 miners in there. The miners have got a little way to go to get to work, though. They're all the way over there. This is where they live. They'll all be living over in this area. Well, somewhere up there. I need to get some more houses around here, I think. That might actually be a bit better for us. We'll see. Oh, we got another outbreak. An outbreak has occurred. Let's go there. What have we got this time? Measles. She's got measles this time. Okay, we'll let her carry on, and we're gonna just bump the speed back up to 10 times. It's a lot quicker if we do it like this. Nearly 10 times faster, I think. It might, well, maybe 10 times, I don't know. Okay, yes, I do know, but Go into there, and we got that one done. This one, we've now just got to wait for the builder to come along and build it. That one's got to be demolished. And then over this side, we've still got the laborers need to come and gather up all of the iron, which is going to be brought all the way over to here to be stored. Oh, no. They should be able to store it on... Yes, they can store it right there. So we do have some storage area there. We just need more people to go. We got 15 people now who are sick. But then the good thing with this, because we don't have disaster turned on, they don't all die. And also, our animals don't all die. If you're playing this normally, you wouldn't be able to have so many animals close together because they get sick and then they pass disease on to neighboring ones. You've got to spread them out. And it's just far more convenient and easy if you can just plonk them all in together. I do prefer doing it like this. So we got all of this item. We got all these items here. Where are these people living? These are... Oh, this builder student. And then we've got huntsman and we've got herdsmans over here. This is all going to be herdsmans. We actually do have a few builders here. There are a number of builders here. This marketplace is absolutely crammed full of everything. That marketplace is doing really well. 0 there and 0% storage remaining. Nope, so we're still waiting for that to be demolished. This one is almost done now. We've got a few more removals to do. That one is waiting on just being built, as is that one, and that one is already built. So we're literally just waiting on the builders to come over and do their thing. Put their hammer down. And once they've done that... Oh, yeah, that one's done, so I can now demolish that one. What do we got over here? Died... What? Died of measles? No! People are not supposed to be dying of measles. This is really, really bad. We want more nomads. 49 nomads. What do we got in the way of people? We got 50 laborers, but people are dying of measles. Now, nomads do occasionally bring diseases in. I'm torn. No. Deny. We can't. We have no room. No room at the inn. People will die if we have more people. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Resume. People will die if I let the nomads in. They're going to have to move on. I would love to have the nomads move in. I really would. I would genuinely would. But the people are just going to die if I do that. This is no good. Right, we got another one there that I've now set for destruction. So we got those two are ready to be demolished. This one here is just waiting on some logs now. And I've got 2 here that are waiting on demolition. I got these barns over here. Right, they're very quickly knocking the barns together. We've got one more barn over here to do. 1 of 60 on the build bit. Measles is 3. Why are people dying of measles? I thought that with diseases, when you don't have the disasters, that nobody died of diseases. I thought that it just didn't happen. Maybe I had this wrong. Oh dear. I hope that I didn't have it wrong, because that's kind of one thing that I've based most of this gameplay around, is the fact that nobody dies. We'll have to wait and see. Right, I want to drop that one over to there so that we can go all the way around that field. And then I also want to do the same with that field there. We'll go like that and over to there like that. Okay. That's looking pretty good. We've got the road going all the way around. Everybody's happy. We've got measles. Died of a weak heart. Why have you died of a weak heart? You should. You have strong. You're outdoors types. You know. You have lots of exercise. There should be no problems whatsoever. No issues at any point should be occurring. We've got 1,000 food in early autumn, and now suddenly we're going to get a load of food coming in, which is great. And hopefully some of these people can help. We've got all these extra people now. How many have we got? We've got 48 laborers, and we got everything. 16. Yes. It's all looking good. And now they're starting to bring in the iron as well. They're starting to gather that all up and get it. We've got this one is done. This one is done right here, so we can go sheep in there, and I want to increase that by 2 more like that. What do we got down here? Died of measles. We got 2 people left. Have I not got a physician or something? Physician. I do have a physician. Right. Okay. But I've got the physician. Right, we got sheep in there, and that one is 15 and 25. 26 in there, 23 in there. I'm going to split this one that's at 23. He's not quite full yet, so I think that's the best one to split. 12 in there, and now we've got 11 in there. So we've got partial fields over here. These 2 are done. And I don't think I've got any more quarries being built at the moment. Oh no, I've got 2 quarries being demolished. But I don't have any more being built right now. So there's all the quarries, which means that we are ready to take another line back here, I think. I'm also thinking we're going to start eating into this bit so that we can expand. But no, first of all, we'll go this way. So we'll take quarry there, like that. Help if I got it right. There we go. We can put that one over there. That's as far as we can go. Actually, I'm going to bring it all the way up this way first. As far this way as I can go. Which is right there. And then I'm going to put another quarry right next to it, which is there. And then a third one right next to it, which is there. And that's going to be a whole line all the way through that will be cut back. And I can also put in another sheep pasture here. So I can have yet more sheep going in. Like that. 20 and 20. There we go. I've got a 20 by 20 going in there. And I'm going to get a road to go around that one. We go on a stone road. Put you over to there like that. Right. Easy. That is very, very easy. We've got over 10, we got nearly 11,000 food. We're doing really, really well now. Things are starting to look up. We may have actually properly gotten through the hard times and be moving into the very, very sweet, swish, wonderful times. Just going to rotate that one round down to there like that. I'm going to build another road around this one. We're going to start building a few extra animal pens like that. And I'm going to bring one down here. I'm going to do 2 more sheep pastures up through here. So I want to go there and I want to go like that. Is that it? No, we go over and there. Like there we go. So we can bring that one and out that way one. And then I want to... Wait! I got a little bit of a hill right there. I can't do it. This is terrible. You cannot build in this location. Because of that tiny, tiny little bit of hill that I've got right there. This is going to be an abject failure. I can't believe it! No way. Right. Where is that hill? Seriously, it's just 2. It's just those 2 right there. I'm gonna have to build a whole... If I want to put something here, I'm going to build an entire quarry. Just for that. Let's not worry about that one for a minute. Let's just go here. I got another piece there that I can't build on as well. This is bad. I got that bit right there. So we're going to have to get a quarry and build there. It's just going to have to be done. We got to plonk a quarry right there. Because if you look... There, see? Have to put a quarry there. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to put the quarry right down there. And I'm going to remove that. So there's very expensive just to clear those 2 little tiny bits. But it will mean that we'll be able to get more sheep pastures. So I'm going to build a sheep pasture up this way. Because I'm pretty confident that this side is going to be okay. And I did say that I want to do some more. So we want to go there and up. There we go. So we can stay in our grid that we started to work on now. And I'll put one there. And then I can go... What have we had? Killed by a cave-in the mine. That was a little unfortunate. There. And we go up to that point there. And then we can come down to there. Right. So we got 1 sheep pasture there. And actually, I think we'll do another one over here. We get several sheep pastures all going all at once. It does take a while for them to build up their numbers once you split the sheep pasture apart, but it does actually work. Now, one thing that we're not going to do this time, we're not going to buy in some more sheep to try and fill the pastures up a bit faster, because I'm pretty sure that contributed towards our last sort of bout of starvation, is that I used up the stuff that would have been buying food to come in. I used it up to buy some sheep. I think that was a mistake. I think I should have just been a little bit more patient and waited for those sheep numbers to build up by themselves. But I didn't, so lesson learned. Right, there was something else that I was going to do over here, I'm sure. Oh, yes, here. I was thinking, wasn't I going to build a pasture in here? Pretty sure I was. In here, I think we should do chickens. I think we should do 1 pasture of chickens in here. So we go like that. I can do a 20 by 20 right there. And I can't put the road all the way around it, but I can do a road coming from there, go out that end, and it will go around there like that. I can bring a stone road there. I can bring a stone road straight up the side there. And we can put one across the back of that barn there. And then we can also go from that corner down here. Basically, I want to be able to put... I want to match up the stone road all the way round wherever possible. So I can bring that one there. That's as far as we're going to go. We're just going to go up to the back of the storage yard there, I think. But yeah, we've already got all the logs have just been brought in, just like that. So that one will build pretty quick. So that one's going for chickens, and all the rest of them up here. We've got these 2 quarries that we're building up here. But yeah, all the rest of these are going to be going for sheep. Lots more sheep. What are we running low on? Reserve of food is low. Reserve food is low. Yes, we are aware the reserves of food are a little bit limited at the moment. That one's... I'm going to start demolishing that one immediately, because that's going to mean that then we've got the iron and stuff that's been used in there can then be used on these 2 as well. It is costing us quite a bit of iron to do this little task that we're doing, using all of these quarries. There has to be a price. There definitely has to be a price to pay for being able to do to be able to like uncover all of this land and use it like this. There definitely has to be some kind of price that we've got to pay for it. It would just kind of not... It would be a really poor mod if we were able to just run through and do anything we wanted with it without any consequences whatsoever. So I like the fact that we sort of got to do it like this, and we do have to use up a lot of iron in order to do this. Right, how are we doing? I'm really pleased with today's progress. We've actually done really well. We've gotten through another famine period. We've got 11,000. It actually touched 11,000 food then. 11,000 items of food that we've got. And if you look here now, we've got absolutely everybody that we need. All the gatherers and the foresters, they're all going flat out. We've got everybody. We've got 20 miners. Stonecutters we don't have at the moment. Vendors, I'm actually going to put those back up to 20 vendors. So we've got 5 in each. The brewers I'm not touching at the moment. I know they're only removing a little bit of the fruit, but still. And then everything else is going really well. We've got extra hunters. We've got loads more sheep. Loads more sheep farms. Which, the great thing about the sheep farms is that all of this wool is being taken all the way down over here. We've got mutton everywhere. But the wool is being brought over here. Now, if we go to orders here, we've got 38 wool there. We've got 102 wool there, plus a little bit of tiny bit of firewood. And we've got 262 wool there. They've got 3 people. They're going off and they're collecting wool on a regular basis. But the wool is actually worth a huge amount as far as food is concerned. So all of these wool producers are giving us a massive amount of extra, basically money. Money is what we got. I want 2 in there, and we're going to go back for sheep again in there. I need to find another one to split. That one's only 16. That's going to take too long. That one's 21. It's kind of... We'll split this one up here. We'll split a full one. It'll be quicker to build back up again. Right, over here, there's another person that's come in. So we've got... we're just waiting on that one to be built there. We've got cows. That one's waiting, being built. This one here is nearly built. This one over here is not started yet, but it's on its way. And then if we look over here, we've got 2 more quarries are now complete. So I can go straight back into here, and I can immediately set them for destruction. So that's another line of this mountain gone. I can then move back, and we can go and take another piece. We're going to remove all of this mountain. Although I'm now thinking that rather than going this way, we should start working all the way along the top and work down this way. Yeah, no, we won't. We'll keep going the way that we're going. We can worry about this little bit, awkward bit down the bottom at the end. Right now, we don't need to worry about it. We can just keep working backwards, and that's going to open up more and more space here for more and more of these animals. So what are we doing? How's it going? That one's done. We can immediately set that one for destruction. There we go. Right, we're almost out of time, so as soon as I want to get the chickens over here. I think once the rest of these items are built and we've sort of assigned some more people, I think it's going to have to be time to go. So next time, I'm sort of thinking that we may be in a position where we can come back and start working on... We want to open up some more of these markets. It does depend entirely on what the wool situation is. Let's go to our town hall. I'm pretty sure you get better detail. No, that's not the town hall. That's the town hall over there. Inventory. Inventory. Well, we got 200 eggs. We got 1,000 iron tools, which is brilliant. We want those. Steel tools is the ones that's the problem because of the coal. We're not getting coal at the moment. So, like, we got these here. They got chicken and sheep. We're not buying those. We're not doing that. It was a big mistake last time. I'm sure that was one of our major problems last time. Fish, we got 100. Apples, we got 100. It's not a huge amount, but still. Wool. We got 40. Yeah, we got 50 pieces of wool in stock. In total, we got 50 pieces of wool. But we do have 900 warm coats, so we can't complain too loudly. What about leather? We've got, yes, we've got 70 odd pieces of that. Firewood, chicken. Where's the leather? Oh, there's the leather. 1,800. So most of this is leather. I wonder if we could sell a little bit of the leather. You know, we could actually do that. I'm thinking that maybe we could. Maybe we could bring in a little bit of leather. Let me just go for the inventory over here, and I'll put this into leather. I want to go like that. I get 100 leather in there. I'm curious how much leather is worth. We bring it in here. 10? Leather is worth 10 pieces. Okay, I know that you only get 20. Hang on a minute. You get 25 sheep, and you get it's 20 cows. So you don't get quite so much leather, I don't think. Do sheep produce leather? I don't think sheep produce leather, though. I think that it's only the cows that produce leather. But still, 10 for leather. That is really valuable. That's insane. That is gonna bring us in quite a bit. Okay, I'm happy with it. We'll just go for 100 there. We don't want to overdo it with the leather. We got to be very careful with that. Valuable stuff, and we don't have a huge quantity of it. I'm still thinking wool is the way forward. That is worth 5. And you get quite a bit coming off of the sheep. So I don't think you've got to kill the sheep in order to get it. At least I would hope you don't. You certainly don't in real life, but I mean, you never know with some games. They do have some very weird, very strange ways of doing things, don't they? So we got almost everything. It's just this one here is left to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to set that one. We're going to go 1, 2 on there, and that one is sheep again. We're going to go there, and then we're going to go 1, 2, and that one is sheep again. Not ready up there. Right, so we'll split you, and we'll split you again. So I know that you've only got 7 in there. That one's got 13. That one is down to 6. So a couple of those are going to take a while to build up. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to keep several of these going at maximum production. I'm happy to wait a little bit longer for some of those to build up so that we're not sort of having a major dearth of production. So here we go with the chicken. We want more chickens in here. Although now I've just found out how much that leather is worth, I'm thinking that maybe leather would be the way forward. So if we go here and we'll go with cattle. Let's go with that. So we got 20 of 20 that don't happen at the moment. So we go in there and we go split. Split that down into 10. Now, if I go to this one and I split that one as well, that one's going to split to 10. This one here is now straight back up 20 of 20. So that's all they do is they just move a few of them around. But yeah, so we've got an extra field of cattle there. The chickens, we'll just leave the chickens how we got for a minute. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking really good. We got another one up there. That one's being demolished. That one's being demolished. And I think that is going to have to be about it. So if you enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And if you just take a quick look in here just before we go, we've now got 80 odd laborers. But the only problem is we are down to 2,000 food. And it's it's the end of winter. It's the end of winter, but we've only got 2,000 food. We could be about to go through another cycle of starvation. I really don't know. This is going to be touch and go, I think. At the beginning of our next episode is going to be very much touch and go. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.